Let me explain why there are so many Andrew Tate fanboys these days, and so many women who've closed their hearts, trying to be strong, independent, untouchable, and how it's actually the same wound, just expressed through two different energies. This world rewards creation and punishes vulnerability. It doesn't care what direction you move in. As long as you act, the system praises you. But emotion can block direction. Let's say you're comfortable where you are, but deep down you know you need to train, to build, to grow. And your emotion whisper, stay here, it's safe. And then these men, they go on the internet and they see these hyper masculine figures who disconnect from feeling and call it strength. They look confident with their nice car, they speak with certainty, and in a confusing world that feels powerful. They look strong on the outside, but underneath is fear. Fear of being seen as weak, fear of losing control. That's not power, that's resistance. The answer isn't to become tougher, it's to become clearer, to bring back heart, protection, and presence. Because when the heart and will align, action flows naturally, without domination. And right now in the world, finally the light is shining on this shadow masculinity. And the feminine also has her shadow. And the world is yet to see it, to shine its light on it, because it's harder to see. When emotion disconnects from structure, it turns into chaos instead of creation. It feels deeply, but doesn't always ground that energy into form. When the feminine stays unhealed, it can distort into manipulation, victimhood, emotional control, guilt protection, passivity, and seduction through neediness or chaos. And it's not because she's evil or because there's something wrong, but it's because she's scared. Generations of suppression taught her that softness was unsafe, that control was the only way to survive. So her rise often begins in rebellion. I don't need anyone. But independence without connection isn't freedom. It's self-protection disguised as empowerment. So we end up with two wounded poles. Men who act without feeling and women who feel without grounding. And they keep triggering each other. Each one is projecting what's missing inside. And the truth is, we're not just reacting to Andrew Tate or to toxic men. We're actually reacting to our own inner imbalance. This is what nobody wants to hear, but the shadow masculine triggers the unhealed feminine, and the shadow feminine triggers the unhealed masculine. It's the same dance of polarity, trying to find balance. Real power, divine power, is when both are integrated. When masculine protects without control, and when the feminine feels and still creates form. So next time you're triggered by someone, don't fight the mirror. Ask yourself, what part of me feels unsafe with this energy? Maybe a man's confidence feels intimidating because deep down you still associate power with control. Maybe a woman's emotions feel overwhelming because part of you have never learned how to hold your own feelings. Every trigger is a messenger showing you the part of yourself that still needs your love. Because when you heal both sides within you, the masculine part that wants to act and the feminine part that wants to feel, you stop fighting them in others. It's not about being a man or a woman. It's when your strength, the masculine, and your sensitivity, the feminine, both inside of you, finally start working together instead of against each other. That's when you stop living from reaction and start creating from wholeness. That's when harmony really is. Not dominance, not submission, but presence, guided by the heart. Peace.